Hi guys, so today we're gonna read How Can I Use Herbs in My Daily Life. This is a book. The book I believe costs about $400. This is an old book that I had, like maybe from when I was like 17 years old, so what, that's maybe about 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And I know a lot of people cannot afford this book, or you guys need to be more educated on what books to look for or have some ideas. So I'm going to be reading this book little by little and recording it, and you guys can watch it. I'm not a reader, so I do apologize if I mispronounce some words or my speech is a little bit slow, but I will try my best to read this and provide you guys with this information, and this is going to be free information. You just got to go throughout the video. This has over 500 herbs, spices, and edible plants, and Australian practical guide to growing with culinary and medicinal uses, and it's by Isabell Shipard. And this is the 6th edition that I have. This is the back of the book. This is the front of the book. It has about 381 pages. They also have some other books. How can I grow and use sprouts as living food? How can I be prepared with self-sufficiency and survival foods? They have a herb course, wonderful world of herbs, living food at its best, and I can't really see this one, so. But those other books cost about $30, $37. And when I first found this book, I was in Australia, and it was some hippie store, and I went and I'm looking around. The owner even gave me a free necklace. It was baby sales. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. So I saw that book over there. It was about $200, and then we went online, about $400, and I believe right now it's even higher. So I don't let nobody borrow this at all. So continue. So on the first page it says, to grow them is to know them. To know them is to use them is to love them, and then happily herbs become your way of life. By Bertha Ruckert. And this is my desire for you, Isabell Shipard. This is just the feedback and the glossary. Herbs are special, you know. Herbs relate to wealth. Health is precious. Without health, many components for a joy-filled and happy life are not possible. There are many definitions for the term health or healthy life. One states that it is the harmonious functioning of all organs and function in a living body, so that there is balance internally and externally. Another defines health as a perfect balance between our spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical functions. The World Health Organization defines health as not simply being the absence of disease, but a state of perfect bodily, mental, and social well-being. Dr. T.L. Nicholas is a medical book published in 1853, wrote, health is beauty, energy, purity, holiness, and happiness. Herbs have been an important component to life and helps since the beginning of time. In the beginning, God told man he provided plants for substance and healing. From the dawn of record history, plants have been primary source of medicine for people throughout the world. Still today, plants are the major source of medicine for millions of people around the world. Plants used to plants used in medicine have been referred to as herbs for over 3,000 years. Botanical, a herb is a plant more or less soft or succulent, mostly grown from seed without developing woody tissue. However, such definition would exclude many wonderful herbs like rosemary, chaste tree, and lemon verbena, to name a few. In the broad sense, a herb can be a plant that is used by man for food, flavoring, medicine, aroma, dye, or any other use. Note that I have included foods as herbs. The more I research plants, whether they provide lux, luscious fruits, nutritious root, vegetable, or leaf greens, I have come to see that they not only provide substance and nutrients, but also provide healing qualities. So how can we separate them into two categories? For example, onions and garlic, which we buy in the supermarket, along with other nutritious foods, should we all call them foods? Or do we call them herbs because of their valuable medicinal properties? Research has shown that these foods can lower blood pressure and cholesterol levels and also can kill bacteria. Are garlic and onions medicine or food? Scientists are discovering many of the vegetables and fruits have healing properties and constitute action enzymes or through antioxidants of vitamins and minerals. Perhaps we need to reaffirm hypocrite beliefs of 2,500 years ago. Let food be your medicine and let medicine your food. Hippocrates has been referred to the father of medicine. He taught people to observe the natural laws of the human body and its inherent trends towards self-healing and how plants could assist. The Emperor Charlemagne from 742 to 814 defined a herb as the friend of the physicians and the praise of cooks, but considered a modern day definition from a friend. A herb is a plant to prevent and heal disease. Spices are also herbs, but are generally used in their dried state, are very aromatic and pungent, and have served man for preserving medicine and flavoring, with many of them being beneficial to digest. Many ancient herbal remedies were passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth. Then came the printing press and large amounts of information became available. With adventurous seas exploration, new herbs and exotic spices were discovered in the east and west. Spices were valued as highly as gold, and acquiring them brought wars, power, and wealth, which dramatically affected the history of world trade. Why would people fight over spices, you might ask? To us, a spice is a spice with a strong aroma and flavoring. A spice is something that we perhaps take for granted. However, several centuries ago, spices were discovered to be an important way to preserve meat and the other foods before days of refrigeration. The strong aroma of spices also help mask the smell of decaying foods. Thanks to modern day inventions and refrigeration, we do not have the same need of spices. We lost the art of using spices and herbs, and their many uses were not handed down so much by word of mouth. Then modern medicine came on the scene, with pharmaceutical companies researching plants and synthetic processing, similar constitutes, and although many drugs will still contain herbal components, as in steroids and oral contraceptives, are produced by types of wild yam, many chemical drugs came on the scene. which were tested and deemed to be safe. But are they safe? The thalidomide tragedy in the early 1960s focused attention on the potential toxicity of modern drugs. But if we wish to delve deeper, we'll find that thalidomide was by no means the first tragedy. Check out the sulfanilamide tragedy of 1937. Over the years, I have had countless people share their accounts of the side effects from drugs. I can tell the effects of the drugs tetracycline, which was prescribed from my daughter when just as a toddler over 30 years ago, with the side effects of permanent yellow teeth and her hesitancy to smile. This antibiotic has been dumb. The drug has given to children who now dare not to smile. The antibiotic neomycin was found to cause irreversible deafness. Research has shown that antibiotics used during the first year of life has been linked to major increase in the incidence of asthma later in life. Okay, so that's the first page. I will continue doing one page a day because this is a huge I don't know if you guys see how small that is. So yeah, so see